Yeah, I honestly have to come back on here and talk about this. Y'all know I'm looking a mess because I'm in the house and ain't going nowhere. But that aside, I got food in my teeth. Oh my God. Anyway, y'all, I for the life of me can't understand why the hell somebody would keep coming on Facebook. I mean, not Facebook. Keep coming on social media altogether, but mostly YouTube to complain about having so many kids, having so many dogs, having to make so much groceries very frequently. But at the same time, they keep talking about, well, this girl, she keeps talking about, well, I have 4 kids, and it's hard to keep up with 4 kids. It's hard to do this, that, and the third when you have a lot of kids and a lot of dogs and all this, and we're a family of 6, and oh, I have to make groceries twice in 1 week, 3 times in 1 week, sometimes 4 or 5 times in a week. I'm like, ma'am, come on now. You at least I thought, and I don't have no kids, but at the same time, the least I thought, you could at least choose how many kids you want to have. Just like you can choose how many dogs you want to have. Now, you know, and then with the dog situation, now, you know, if you already having problems, or it's already, not problems, it's already hard taking care of 4 kids, just like it's hard taking care of 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be even harder with the more kids you have. And then all your kids are back to back. But what I'm trying to say right now, if it's already hard with you having 4 kids, and 1 dog, why would you go get another dog? If you already struggling trying to take care of your 4 kids plus 1 dog, and then that's 5 basically like children you got to take care of because the dog is a puppy. Why would you go get another puppy? And then you gotta get food for the dogs, food for your family of 6 because you got you, your 4 kids, and your husband. Yeah, okay, that's 5. But my other hand, y'all know it's 6. And then I'm like, okay, you gotta do all that, and then you gonna come on here and complain about it. It never fails. Like every fucking video this girl makes, she complains about having to make a lot of groceries. She either complains about having to make a lot of groceries, having a lot of kids, having too many animals, and stuff like that, and having to keep her house clean. I mean, it's up to you. You don't have to do any of that. But you choose to do that to keep up the appearance of your house. And then she complains about her kids are fighting. I mean, when your youngest child is one, and your oldest child is 6. So you got a 1-year-old, a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 6-year-old. What that tell y'all? Basically, all her damn kids are back to back. And she 25. I'm going to just leave it at that. I mean, I'm not knocking her. I mean, if anybody want to have their kids all back to back, that's you. That's your body. You do what you want with your body. But all I can speak for is for me. If I'm good, like I told my dude, I say, look, I'm not trying to have all them damn kids. At the tops, I'll give you 3. I can take 3 because at the end of the day, this is my body. I don't want to. And then I should be able to choose how many kids I want. I understand he want 4 because my dude want 4. But hold on, I'm watching Ben Matlock. But yeah, he want 4. I'm like, I changed. At first, some years ago, I wanted 4 kids. Then the older I get, I'm like, oh no, ma'am, that's too many kids. Cause I mean, to me personally, that's too many kids. But you never know. Like I say, I'll take whatever God gives me, just as long as my child is healthy and come to this world healthy and blessed and everything in between. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, my lip is ashy and cracked. I need to put some stuff on it. But back to the situation or story at hand or whatever. Like I said, at least I thought you can choose how many kids you want, or you can pick for yourself how many kids you want. Not this girl. She complaining to everybody who will listen. She got too many kids. She have to make too much groceries. She have to cook too often and all this. And then she got too many animals. You didn't have to do all that. You could have just had your kids and take care of your kids. Nobody made you get a dog. Nobody put a gun to your head to make you get 2 animals, 2 dogs. And she was like, well, the reason why I got my German Shepherd is because where my brother went got his dog. called me and told me about a German Shepherd they had. They needed a family. He said the German Shepherd needed a family. He didn't say that you had to be the family for y'all had to be the family for that dog. You could have told him no. But I guess it's something with her and her brother. She can't tell her brother no. Or she just can't say no. Because obviously she can't tell her husband no. And then they had a pregnancy scale. So that would have been a family of what? 6, 7? Yeah, 7. That would have been 5 kids and the mom and the dad. That's 7 people. Why would you keep getting pregnant if you already had struggling taking care of the 4 kids that you got? You got other people that I watch on YouTube or that I done seen in life, period, that have 4 kids and they don't complain about having 4 kids. And some of them don't complain because they chose to have all 4 of them kids. And even if they didn't choose to have all 4 of them kids, why would you complain about a gift from God, a gift from heaven? Or why would you complain about something that you did yourself? Like, by that I mean, why complain about having so many kids when it's your fault you have all those kids? Excuse me, you've been putting in all that work. I'm sorry, I'm just get real raw right here real quick. She should have told her husband he needed to work on his pull-out game, because obviously his pull-out game is super weak. Back to back. Her first 3 kids are her last 3 kids are back to back. You got 1, 2, and 3 y'all. Ma'am, let me take my glass off of this one. Y'all can see my eyes. Ma'am, you're doing too damn much. You struggling as it is anyway at 25 years old with 4 kids. Or 26 with 4 kids. It don't matter if you 20 with 4 kids. She started having kids at, what, 19, 20? So the oldest child is 6. And she 26. So she started having a child or having children right around that age. 20, 19 or 20. So that child, she waited what? 2 years. Maybe she waited 3 years, 2.5 to 3 years between her oldest child and the second child. And then after the second child, she just started having a back-to-back, back-to-back. Her last 2 were like right behind each other, a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old. I mean, what I'm saying is, I hope this is coming off in not a bad way or whatever, but for me, I would space my kids out. If I just wanted to have 4 kids, each one of my kids would be like, I'll try to make it. I'm not saying that it's going to happen like that because nobody knows, nobody knows what's going to happen in the future. But I'll try to make it like, okay, my oldest child, just say my oldest child is 6. So 7, 8. So 6, 5, 4. It's 2 years. If I wait 3 years in between the first and the second one, I'm going to wait 2 years between the second and the third one. And 3 years between each child. So the first one, then I'll wait 3 years after that. That'll be a 6-year-old and 3-year-old. And then when I get the 3-year-old to 6, and then I'll think about having another one. And then when I get that one to 3, then after that ain't going to be no more kids for me anyway, because that's too many kids. Just think about you, your husband, and 5 kids. 4 kids. 3 kids. That's 5 people. You, your husband, and then y'all 3 kids. That's 5 people. Or you, your husband, and then 4 kids. That's 5. And then my other hand, you add the other child. That's 6 kids. That's 6 people in the house. But my thing is, why are you gonna complain about something that you created? Why are you going to complain about a situation you put yourself in? If you wouldn't have had 4 kids, you still would have to, even if you had 1 kid, you still have to cook and go grocery shopping. It just wouldn't be as much or as often because you wouldn't have as many kids or as many people to take care of or feed. But hey, and then having another pregnancy scale on top of that with a 5th child, yeah, I would have been like, no, sir. I tell my husband, no, sir, we're going to have to work something out where we don't have these many kids. Because if she already complaining about the 4 kids she got, she don't need no 5th one. But, if they can afford it, go right ahead. But my whole thing is, don't complain about something and then get a pregnancy scare the next time. If you struggling in the situation you currently in, why would you add more to that? Why would you put more weight on that if it's avoidable? And then she hurried up and came on and was like, oh, well, I'm not pregnant. We got another dog. But you just got through in that same breath, in that same video, not even 2 words ago or 2 seconds ago, complaining about having 4 kids and 1 dog. That's 5 people, not including you and your husband. And then you got another dog? Another puppy? Ma'am, you doing too much. And then you gonna complain about it. You doing too much and then want to complain about it in the same breath. Don't complain about something if you're gonna that's just like somebody apologizing for something that they gonna keep on doing. And they say, well, don't apologize for something if you're gonna keep doing it. Exactly. Don't complain about it. That's what I'm saying. Don't complain about a situation if you're gonna keep putting yourself right back in that same situation again. Or you're gonna keep on going with that same situation. Why complain about something and not change it? And you're going to keep putting yourself into it instead of changing it. You're going to dig yourself deeper in the hole. If, like I say for me, if I'm going to complain about having 4 kids and a dog and having to do the motherly thing, which is cook, clean, take care of them and do all this and take the dogs for shots and stuff and take the kids to the doctor and stuff, let alone knowing that you got to take yourself to the doctor too. Whether you rich, poor, or whatever, you still have to take care of your responsibility at the end of the day. And basically what I'm saying, if you struggling taking care of the responsibility that you got, why keep adding more responsibility to that if you're going to complain about it and you're struggling with it? I mean, that's kind of common sense. Don't add shit to what you would call like a problem that she having now. She adding more on to it, and then so she can have some more to complain about. That's not video content. That's making you look kind of crazy. To me, that's making her look kind of crazy. But hey, I just had to come on here and talk about that. I know I said it, made a video about that once before, but I just came back on because I just watched her video and she did it again. I'm like, come on, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. The reason why I watch her videos is because I like her house, not the decorations, because half the stuff in there don't match. It's not my taste, but that's her taste. To each his own. That's what she like, and that's her house. You can put whatever the hell she wants in her house. But my thing is, I like the way the house is built. I like how the kitchen is made. I like how her floors are made, and the fact that she have a basement. The basement is nice. But like I say, that's the reason why I watch her videos. As far as like how the house is built and what's in the house, not like furniture wise or decoration wise. I'm talking about like the floors, the sink, the countertops, the refrigerator, the stove, the island, the basement, the stairs, stuff like that. Cause it's like she got a 1-story, but she has a basement too, because where she lives, the state she live in, is not hurricane prone, but that's why we would have attics. But she live, I think she live in Chicago area, somewhere up there, up north somewhere, where they have to have basements because they're more tornado prone. Tornado alley type stuff. But yeah, I'm going to end this right here. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye, y'all.